I have played about 40 minutes of Hollow Knight on a friend's console. So I'm not 110% blind going into this, but I'm mostly blind, and I don't really remember any of it because it was ages ago. It was way before any of the content packs and stuff. Huh, maybe not so hollow after all. Ow. Okay. Interesting. Instead of doing damage, it just warps you back. I probably should not put a get good counter on this. It would take forever, too, because these are going to be full streams, not just highlights. So the animation is really, really snappy. Like, if you look at the guy... Like, you barely get, like, one frame. If you look at to the left of him as I hit, you barely get one frame of him even holding the sword in his hand. So, the sword strike is pretty much only communicated by that effect right there, which I think is quite cool. Like, and that makes sense because a game like this, you have to be able to... Oh, okay. You have to be able to, like, hit the button and then immediately have the sword stroke happen. I seem to remember that you could bounce on the ground or something. So... Aha! I was right. I remembered correctly. Neat. I love the parallel. Like, this is such a clever little thing. That's not really a big deal, but if you look at the walls as I'm moving, right? The frontmost shell bits or whatever on the walls, look how they move relative to each other as I move around the room, which gives you this wonderful 3D effect, even though the game's completely 2D. Just with a little bit of parallax scrolling. That extends, like, the whole damn game seems to be taking advantage of that all the time, because you've got these little front bits, but you can also see the background. Everything is scrolling with parallax to one another, which gives a wonderful sense of depth, despite the game being clearly 2D, which is the kind of thing that Metroid would never be able to do. Well, that's where I'm supposed to go. That's where you want me to go, video game. I'm not gonna go where you want me to go. You don't own me. I'm not gonna be part of your system. Stone door with a simple lock. Well, okay, fine. I mean, if you want to talk about a game that's committed to its aesthetic, everything here, like the entire background, there's rock, but like so much of it is just shells of dead bugs. Which I suppose is part of the storytelling, that we're literally dealing with a dead kingdom made of dead things. It's like it's just surrounded by corpses, essentially. Oh, he doesn't like me at all. Ow. Right, I can jump on him as well. So yeah, the alternative to having a healing system like that would be to have enemies drop health, like in Metroid, which makes for, like, some really annoying grinding. But here, it's like, the only way for you to heal is by fighting enemies, because you need to build up the focus thing. So we've got zombie bugs, basically. Like, that's what they're behaving like with the animation. Like, they're kind of just striding forward, kind of... and wobbling a bit. Unsteady. And then they see you and they just kind of run at you. So zombie bugs, basically. That's not an NPC, is it? Nope, that's definitely not an NPC. Hello. Well, aren't you adorable? Huh. Big boys built the orange stuff as well. Yeah, the orange stuff seems to be an indication of enemies. All enemies do the orange stuff. But when we get hit, we do all black and white stuff instead. Presumably spirit power or something like that. Bouncy boy. The character design is really efficient. I guess, like, it's because you can... They're working with bugs, so obviously it's pretty easy to do all kinds of outrageous shapes, but, like, you have... It's so easy to identify each enemy as different from the others, even though they have similar... But yeah, the character design is very efficient in this game. And I guess because it's bug characters, like, you're not really working with humans. Ow! Dick. Oh, crap. Do I need to do bouncing things? Oh, boy. Wait, can you do that? Or is it like a double jump thing I need? Because, like... Ow! Because I feel like... Yeah, this isn't working, is it? Oh, well, let's get ready to die. A lot. Yeah. Nope. Is there like a boss in here that's just gonna destroy me? What's going on? Oh, whoa, hello. Broodling Morlek. So I think I've... But how the hell are you supposed to avoid... Okay, then. So as I can tell by the chat that this is probably not where I'm supposed to be yet. Okay, I'm taking a wild guess that I should not be jumping into whatever that is. Hey! I am rescuing children. Ow! Should have known. I thought I could bounce out. Wait, no, wait! Oh! Okay, it comes back. And again, the character design in this game is so clever. Like, how it's using... Like, because, like, as we talked about many times before on the channel, the basics of designing a character to look feminine is to give them, like, a more slender, curvy shape than their male counterpart. And she really is the female counterpart of, and you can really see how they use the curvature of that bug body thing to make her look feminine. Okay, but listen, I hear you somewhere. Down here, maybe? Ah! Oh, that's a lot. Ow. Stop that. Haha. Meh, 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 meh. Oh, wait, right, he can do that. He gave me a secret passage. Like, the base design of a lot of these bugs is that little... it's that round shape with the little lines across it indicating a hard shell and a soft belly, as it were. And that's what I talk about when I talk about, like, diversity in design, is... You have the base shape, like these round bugs right here, and then you create variations by, you know, deforming various bits of it, or changing the shape language of some of it, while keeping... like the same basic thing. Like, you don't need to invent something entirely new every time. You can just do variations on a theme, and that's a lot more interesting than just, you know, something based on the same thing. Riot Games. Yeah, there's a boss in there. Definitely a boss in there. Ah, not a boss. Neat. But does that mean I'm not in the boss room, then? Oh, no, definitely a boss. Okay, that's a boss. Hi, hello. You're very large. False Knight. Right. Nice. Was that it? Oh, no, definitely not it. Look at that thing. Okay, so I'm trying to get him out of the shell, basically. Oh, he's going to make things fall from the ceiling. Oh, that's many things that are falling from the ceiling. Ah! No, not good. Time to get your ass kicked, you dick. Still not... Ah, for God's sake, I forget he goes to the middle of the room every time. Oh. Did you hear that? Bo. Poor thing. City crest. Neat. No money? Oh, come on. Hey, there's the money. Say no more, friend. I'm going to give you a gift, a nasty little spell of my own creation. It's just perfect for a little one like you. Okay.
I am the legendary Super Saiyan!
Oh, maybe not so much. What, is it a close range? Oh, no, that's a long range. Okay, good. Damn it. Mistimed it. Okay, can't jump in here, so... I guess the smart thing to do would be to shoot it, huh? Instead of trying to fight at close range. Wait. Oh, I see, we're back here. Ah. We have gone full circle. False Knight character design analysis. Well, like, he was basically a powered up, super powered version of First of all, those other large bugs we've been dealing with that you know, do the same type of attack, that, you know, do shockwaves on the ground, and they hit, you know, with your club after doing a lot of telegraphing and stuff like that. So he's a souped up version of that. But he's also tied into the aesthetic of the other bugs in the area. Like we talked about with the roly-poly guys, who have those multiple variations of them. Well, he's basically like a super-powered version of this bug and the bugs that look like it. So he's a pretty fitting, like if he's the area boss or something, then he's pretty fitting for that, because it's like, he's like the culmination of what you've learned trying to fight those guys. Oh, no, I want to, no, I wanted to go to the frickin', no! God damn it. They give me a money block, and then all the money falls into the spikes. Great. This is another bouncing puzzle, isn't it? So this, and then... No! I was close. I can do this. I can do it. Yay! Nice. Please don't be spikes. Okay, good. I wonder about the animation technique. Because a lot of what's in Hollow Knight is hand animated, but... looking at this guy, I think he's motion tweened. I think they drew the front part of the body on its own layer, and the back part on another, and then the head on its own layer. And then the legs are their own object, and I think they connected them, and then, yeah, they move them independently of each other. This is not frame-by-frame animated. This is shape animation, which is the kind of thing you used to see in Flash shorts back in the early days of the internet. Not so much anymore, but it's being used really well. By contrast, you can see the little boil, the little wobble on the cape on the knight guy I'm playing. That is probably hand animated in order to give him a little life. And the little bob, which stands in for breathing. Well, this seems like an easy way to die. Yeah. See, I can speak foreign languages. I do like how, like, they've got that little donut mouth thing going on in the basic grubs, right? But then on him, they've made the upper lip part of it much thicker so that it looks like a mustache. That's a really clever way to do the character design. Ow. That's why I shouldn't look at chat while I'm playing. Or while I'm navigating, anyway. Oh, by the way, something to talk about. Another part of the character design that's good is that, like, this guy, he leaves that little note with just the picture of his glasses on it, and yet you can kind of, oh yeah, that's him, that's that guy. That's a sign of good character design, when you can make an icon for a character that is so simple, but it's still, oh yeah, I can see how that represents them. I'm getting called out by chat. Hot springs charge up your soul meter, which is especially useful for people who went after their shades! Yeah, so there's a locked door behind it, so that's definitely a fight. Oh, whoa, okay, hello. Jesus Christ, you're doing more damage to yourself than I am. Well, that was easy. Oh, I see. I see. It's not gonna be quite that easy. Or maybe it is. Those aren't a threat. Ow! I wanted to bounce on him, but my down input got swallowed, I think. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. The little things in the foreground move when I go through them. Nice. That's a good detail. Green path. Wow, I wonder why they named it Green Path. Is there a reason for it? I don't know. Maybe they called it that because it's blue. Jesus, chill. Ah! Bad. Very bad. Okay, so I think I can, if I time it right with the... No! Damn it. Didn't even mean to do that. But it's not really in the butt. What the hell is that? Okay, I guess there are things on the floor that try and kill me. Who are you? Wait, hang on. Lady! Oh, pretty lady! Design-wise, it's interesting to compare this to Ori and the Blind Forest. Same style of game, very different art direction. Yeah, Ori and the Blind Forest is a game all about visual glow. Like, it's a game that's all about that lighting effect, that glow effect that they've gotten a lot of the characters. Hollow Knight is a very different beast. It's much more a game about lines. Like, everything is drawn with lines. And it's immaculate line work, too. So its aesthetic is much more based on that, where Ori and the Blind Forest is based much more on color spaces and color surfaces. Give the lady an Australian accent. I don't think anyone wants me to do that, mate. See what I mean? It's terrible. It's very bad. Oh, yeah, that looks safe. That's definitely not a trap. That's definitely not a boss either, or anything. That's definitely a boss.
Prove yourself worthy to bear the mark of Hunter.
Did he just spit that up? Ew. Yeah, it's got slime all over it. No, ew. Oh, there she is. Pretty lady, come back, pretty lady. Did that thing just explode without exploding? Pretty lady, why are you running away? I just want to talk. Okay. So yeah, if we can get a better look at her at some point, we can talk a little bit about how her character design denotes a little bit more femininity. But primarily it's because I take a look at the cloak that the knight, the little guy I'm playing as, is wearing, right? It is mostly, you know, it's hanging straight down his body, which gives him a relatively, not necessarily a manly shape, but a somewhat masculine shape. But her cloak, that whole thing, first of all, it's red, which is usually, you know, along with pink, tends to be coded female when it comes to color. But more than that, her cloak is a little bit more hourglass. It's not hourglass shape, but it's more triangular, and it gives her a body shape as though she's wearing kind of a dress, and that's what makes her read a little bit more. By the way, again, look at all the shit they put in the foreground. You can see like plants that parallax scroll at different rates relative to each other, which helps so much in making, because like the trouble with like Super Metroid, for example, the thing about Super Metroid is that it always felt like you were running inside these big square ass rooms, and it always, like, even though it felt, yeah, you were on a foreign planet and stuff like that, you never really felt confined or claustrophobic. But this area here, imagine if all this foreground stuff wasn't there. This would just be like an open little area with like a small room, but with a bench in it. But because there's all this foreground stuff, because they've cluttered everything up so much, it feels like that little secluded hideaway kind of place. And that's because they have all this stuff in the foreground. I had an art teacher once, and we were learning about how to build perspective and how to create like how to create depth in an image and how to create like not just perspective, but also how to compose a frame. And what he said in his wonderful accent was, perspective and depth is putting shit in front of other shit. And that's and he's right about that. Like the more stuff you can put in your frame while composing, you can see how it's kind of, there's a little box created by the foreground stuff that creates this little frame around the bench where you sit. And it's just such a lovely bit of composition. And it does so much to sell the atmosphere of the place. Like, the reason why this looks so overgrown and why it looks plausibly like it's so, you know, such a plant area is because you're constantly having all this stuff in the foreground that obscures things and gets in the way. Oh, fuck, I forgot about that. You. I mean, the fair point in the chat there really isn't any gender in this game as such. Like, there are bugs, and, like, who cares? But gender is a part of character. Whoa! Hey, jeez. Gender is a part of character design that you have to deal with. you can't just kind of say, oh, it doesn't apply here. I don't care about it. Like, cause so much of visual iconography and how we code things is gendered. Like, if you think of bathroom signs, right? There's a whole thing about that where, like, the male bathroom sign is just a person without anything on them. Like, it's just a person who stands straight up and down, and the lady bathroom sign is wearing a dress, right? So the lady is coded different than the neutral, which is male. And that's, you have to deal with that when you're designing characters, because whether or not you intend there to be gender in the stuff you design, people are going to read gender in what you design. And so if you're not thinking about it, you can end up saying something with your designs that you didn't really intend to say, or being interpreted in a way that you really didn't want to be interpreted. Which is, by the way, that's one of the problems with Kale's new character design, is that it genders her a lot by focus. Like, that's why she has those little outrageous wings on her boots and stuff like that, is to widen her hips. The reason why she's wearing the breastplate that she is to show off the fact that she has breasts, which is what they did with her old splash art when they added boob plate to the new version of her old character design. And that, okay, that seems bad. And that's an explicitly an attempt to gender the character, to make sure that this character is obviously and visibly female. We want you to know that the character is feminine and that they present as female. We want you to understand this. We want it to be part of how you read the character. But the trouble with Kale, of course, is that that's not really a part of her story. Like, being female isn't really core or key or even important to her story at all. So that's a point of criticism, is that it adds a lot of gender identification that doesn't really do anything for the character. It's not that it's a disadvantage, it's not that it's bad, it's just it's there without serving any kind of a purpose. It doesn't do anything for her. And that's what I talked about in my criticism, was that I would have liked to see them create a Kale who was less identifiable, like who had less identifying features, who was more faceless, more devoid of identity. Because I think that works better with her thematics, right? But Riot's designers wanted Kale to be obviously female. Like, that's the thing that they wanted. That's the design decision that they made. Because that's how they want the design to read. Damn it! Okay, well, there we go. Now we can reclaim our shade. I'm hearing a new sound. Oh, there he is. Okay, time to come home. Oh, he's not friendly, is he? Nope. So he's here, and there's also a bunch of other enemies here. That's a great combination. Oh, I got him. Okay, good. Nice. Well, now I have full power again. Ow! Go away. And I spend it all on healing. Ah. Damn it! Shouldn't have tried doing that. Oh boy, we just took a big detour. Oh, come on! Gravity 2, Sky and 0. Yeah, no, it's a lot. The score is a lot more in Gravity's favor on that one, I'm afraid. But yes, for this particular game, we might say that the score is now 3-0. Yeah, okay. I thought maybe it was a foreground object or something. Oh, well. I wonder if that's an enemy. Wow, it was. Turns out I was right. Am I back? It's nice to see how the color grading works. Like, you can see here, when we're in the green area, right? How the light around me and everything is just tinted a little bit green, and then we enter. Boom, everything turns blue. Ow! Son of a... God damn it! Yeah, this is a new area. This is not the old area. But I want to find the pretty lady! Not a lot of reason to fight you if you're not blocking. Okay, now he's blocking the path. Now there's a reason to fight him. Damn it. Hi? Jeez, okay. Oh, he has friends. How nice. Oh, fuck off. Do we have a death count? No, I've died twice, in case anyone wants to keep count. I don't care about you, I just want to save the little thing. You better be grateful, you little shit. And by the way, those knight guys, those elite knights, see how... Well, it's hard to see when they're down, but their character design is still the same basic shell as, like, the very first enemies we were fighting, the first bug enemies, the zombie ones who just kind of stagger towards you. These guys still have that same general body design. So there's a lot of design cohesion between a lot of the enemies in this game, which is quite nice, which is part of why the game has such a distinctive visual style. Oh, it's the pretty lady! Okay, she hasn't seen us. Good. Let's talk. You see, basically the only thing that codes her as female, well, there's two things, is she has long, slender legs, and she has that cloak that billows out and forms these ripples, kind of like a dress. And that's kind of, when you're dealing with such a simplistic character design, that can be enough. In the same vein as we were talking about before with bathroom signs, where the difference between a male and a female sign for a bathroom is really just that one of them has a slightly different shape attached to them. It's the same thing with character design like this that's so simple. I've seen you, creeping through the undergrowth, stalking me. I just followed the pretty lady. Oh, it's a boss fight. Good, that's great. Ah, fuck. Ow. Okay. Well, let's try that again. Okay, let's see. Let's find the shade now. Ah, God, you! So my shade is in here, right? Yes, good. You're coming home with me, kiddo. That's better. Okay, let's head up to town to spend some of this money. Guess I'll just buy this. It's probably important. Oh, yeah. Turns out it was. Let's see. Right. Okay, now let's go kick the pretty lady's ass. Definitely first try this time. Just gonna totally 100% speedrun her. Ow. Dang it. Should probably keep some spirit around to heal with. I say, as I fail to keep any spirit around to heal with. Missed by a hair. Perfectly calculated. I love the animation on that area attack she does. Like, that's really nice. Essentially, like, turning her attack into a line, where where our guy's attack is more of a smear. Hers is a line that travels, which is pretty good. Whoa, hey. Stop that. Oh, you can do it on the ground. Okay. Fuck. Well, it went a little better. Piss off, ghost. Okay. So I think I'm starting to get her wind-ups. Like how to interpret them. God! My timing on the bounce is awful. I was trying to bounce on her, but... Or pogo, as it were. Yeah, this is going great. This is one... Nope. Ah! Why? Ugh. Okay. Okay. Fine. Oh, fine. Okay. I'm not gonna make excuses. That was just bad play. That's all that was. It was bad play. I'm not gonna make excuses, even though that was clearly bullshit. How did she target me when I was in the air? She was supposed to target me when I was on the ground. Ah. Anyway, I'm not mad. I am not mad. Not even a little bit. Shut up. Damn it. I was staggered by my own attack. Damn it. Okay, got her. Whew. Jeez, chill out, lady. Third try. Mothwing Cloak. Plus, oh, it's a dash ability. Oh, good. Oh, hey, hi, hello. Jeez. What did I ever do to you? So, I don't know exactly what that was all about. Oh, okay. I don't know exactly what that little cutscene was all about, but we're clearly dealing with some ghosts that would rather be left alone. Hello. Oh, okay. I thought maybe he was a friendly one. Nope, not so much. Jerk. Is that all that was out there? Well, I guess I can come back with some other abilities later and that... Ah, goddammit. Then I can go somewhere else from there. The bubbling water is actually just soda, therefore very safe. I'm not sure I completely believe you there, my friend. Feels like I should be able to get through here now. Ow. Well, not like that, I can't, but like this. Yes. Thorns of Agony. Oh, is that a thing so when they hit me, they take damage? Well, yeah, that I would probably do a lot of damage with that. Oh. You fucking hell! Okay, let's go get our ghost back. Okay, where are you, ghost? Further down? Somewhere. Oh! There it is. I see it. Of course you're hanging out with a bunch of other... God damn it. Jackass ghost. I'm getting a little too careless. I'm taking too many hits. So presumably something about the dash will make me able to go through here. Oh, there it is. Wait, hang on. Aha! Oh! I'd be pissed if I die here. Spit out a bug, you jackass. There we go. Jeez. That was bad. If I have more than one hit point, I don't need to heal. I mean... You can see this in my Dark Souls streams as well. How do I get out of here? Yeah, I'd love to help you, but where the hell are you? Oh, yeah. No! Oh, that was dumb. That was very dumb. Just jump. Don't dash. Jump.